It's time once again for the Law and You, featuring attorneys Greg Fellerman and Ed Saramboli. Gentlemen, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
So today, kind of a Law and You redux. We're going to go back and take a look at a question. Let's put the old question up. This involves a 40-hour work week. Doug and Freeland originally wanted to know, can my boss make me work overtime? A viewer wrote in and said your lawyers are wrong on the 40-hour work week law. PA passed a law a few years ago that states no employee can be mandated unless it's a state of emergency or the employer could be fined $1,000. What do you think, guys? Is the viewer right, or were you guys right here with the original question?
Dave, as you know, any time that Greg's been wrong in the past, I'm the first one to admit that he's absolutely wrong.
I know, you like to jump in there and just kind of set the record straight.
But no, the viewer is incorrect. What we talked about before was the Fair Labor Standards Act, and that talked about overtime. And this is, what I did is I actually went on to the Pennsylvania Department of Labor and Industry website, and it has all the overtime rules in Pennsylvania. And more specifically, there's a question: do I have to work overtime if I don't want to? And it talks, these rules talk about the Fair Labor Standards Act, and the Pennsylvania has to comply with them. Your employer may order you to work overtime. Your employer may discipline or terminate you if you refuse to work overtime. So at the end of the day, what we had indicated, you know, on the first question, your employer can force you to work overtime. And there's another really interesting point about holiday pay, and Greg's going to touch on that, and he won't be wrong either.
No, I won't be. But, you know, the one thing is, as you notice, Ed doesn't like to be told he's wrong. So that's what you can take from this segment. So he got to do some quick research. But here's the thing. With the holiday coming up, the issue is going to be, hey, do I have to work on holiday? The answer is yes, and you're not going to be entitled to overtime. So, you know, and again, you got to check your office policy. But once, you know, if your employer has a certain policy regarding work, then you have to follow it. But generally, the law is, you work normal pay on a holiday. Sorry.
See, these guys really do know what they're talking about. Results matter. Attorneys Greg Fellerman and Ed Saramboli. How can our viewers get legal advice from you?
They can call us at 570-714-HURT or see us on the web at 714hurt.com.
It's great, though, that the viewers, you know, they had a question, and that's what this whole program is for. If you have a question, put it on, and we'll get you the right answer. Maybe not the first time, but definitely the second time.
Absolutely. All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
Thanks.
And don't forget, if you do have a question for us, go to PAHomepage.com or give the Law and You hotline a call.